The hidden power of Yuji Itadori is starting to surface as we've seen in a panel that Yuji has long claws and Piccolo's arms from Dragon Ball Z, as if he is not human anymore. I explain why Yuji's hidden power can rival or defeat Sukuna. Yuji Itadori has a hidden power called Devil Hands. I realized his devil hands and arms resemble the Hell Teacher Nube. Hell Teacher Nube has a devil's left hand that can exorcise powerful yokai. This means Nube's devil hand is powerful enough to defeat the strongest demon monsters. Nube's devil hand is sharp and powerful enough to slash devils or anything into pieces in one strike. Nube's devil hand can also penetrate thick walls and ground. Devil's hand is so powerful that it can vaporize anything it touches, except the Devil's blade. Nube's devil hand struggled to destroy a devil that uses a cursed blade that he resorted it by exorcising the devil by punching him in the face instead of destroying the blade. But the devil hand of Yuji Itadori is probably stronger in Jujutsu Kaisen. I can imagine Yuji Itadori catching the giant dismantle of Sukuna with his devil hands without getting injured because Itadori's devil hands can rival Sukuna's power. Nube's devil hand can also extend like Piccolo's arm in the Dragon Ball and Luffy in One Piece. We may expect Yuji Itadori's arms and hands to extend while fighting Sukuna. Nube's devil hand also made him immune to electric shock while he was holding the power line cables. And then the powerful fox yokai tries to burn Nube, but it does not affect Nube at all. This means if Sukuna tries to strike Yuji with lightning strike or fire arrow, Yuji will not be affected by them because Itadori is immune to burn and electric shock. Kashimo and Sukuna have both advanced levels of curse techniques to transform their body into a pure cursed energy, just like Kashimo transformed his body into pure cursed energy of lightning, which is Kashimo's original element. And Sukuna can also do the same, transforming into pure cursed energy. The similarity of Sukuna and Kashimo's transformation, with lots of eyes and deformed bodies that look like devils, and Sukuna with lots of arms and eyes too. And Yuji also has a transformation like Kashimo and Sukuna. Yuji Itadori probably has a devil transformation because Yuji's original cursed energy property is the kind of devil that can rival or defeat Sukuna's power. And Gojo was right. Yuji will surpass him one day. Gojo probably noticed that Yuji can transform into pure cursed energy like Kashimo and Sukuna, and Gojo realized Yuji is the key to defeating Sukuna. Gege has not spoiled Yuji's power for many years because Gege wanted to surprise his readers that Yuji is more powerful than we imagined. Transforming into pure cursed energy is something that Gojo cannot achieve. Only the strongest sorcerers like Sukuna, Kashimo, and Yuji can achieve that high level of transformation technique. Gege mentioned long before in his fan book that Yuji doesn't have a curse technique, but now I can say that Gege was lying in the interview because he did not want to spoil his fans that Yuji has a powerful curse technique that can rival and defeat Sukuna. Sukuna is just like the god mythology of Hinduism. They have four arms with Vajra weapon and tridents, which is the cursed tool that Sukuna is holding now in his hand to strike his enemies with giant lightning strike and many more. And I came up with this theory and figured out which god mythology of Hindu is Yuji Itadori. Yuji Itadori's god mythology is Hanuman. Hanuman's ability and powers includes physical strength. Lord Hanuman's physical prowess is unmatched. He is often depicted as a colossal figure with the ability to move mountains, leap across oceans, and carry entire hills on his back. His strength is a symbol of his dedication to Lord Rama. Just like in this panel, Yuji lifted a giant concrete and threw it on Sukuna. And then Yuji surprised Sukuna with a strike by swinging a hard pipe and smashed him to buildings, destroying the concretes. Flight. Hanuman can fly at tremendous speeds, covering vast distances in a single leap. During the search for Sita, he leaped across the ocean to reach Lanka, demonstrating his ability to transcend physical barriers. This is familiar. Yuji has done this before. Yuji took a flight from the farthest building by leaping so high and fast to dart towards Sukuna, and Sukuna did almost not notice Yuji Itadori already landed in his location after leaping so fast from a far distance. Shape-shifting. Hanuman has the power to change his form at will. He used this ability to become smaller while entering Lanka to search for Sita, and he grew larger to scare away demons and enemies. Maybe Yuji can transform into giant, because everything right now in JJK can happen just like Kashimo and Sukuna's transformation. So Yuji's power is mixed of devil hands, Nube, and the god mythology of Hindu, the god monkey, Hanuman. It is mentioned by narrator in this panel that Sukuna defeated the 5 void generals, the progression of sun, moon, and the stars. The narrator included in this panel because the 5 void generals are probably related to Yuji's hidden power. This is why when Sukuna fought Yuji for the first time, Sukuna realized Yuji is like the strongest enemy he fought back then in the past. In this panel, Sukuna has no idea where his Yuji's strength is coming from. It is unrecognizable at first, realized it was related to the 5 void generals he fought 1000 years ago. Yuji Itadori's power is super strength, but Sukuna still has no idea. The real power of Itadori is his devil's hand that can rival his power and exorcise him. Kenjaku transferred himself to Itadori's mother for this reason, to make Yuji's power be born, just like the 5 generals' power. Because Kenjaku can tell that the mother of Yuji is capable of bearing a powerful child like the 5 void generals that Sukuna struggled to defeat in the past. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you again next time. Bye bye!